to their penultimate stage. We are playing the third and fourth place with the Simba Queens trailing Lady Doves by 1-0. Remember, this tournament has been renamed Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan CAF Women's Champions League Qualifiers 2021. And Samia herself, the President of the Republic of Tanzania, has given $100,000 for the support of this Women Championship. The second half of the third and fourth playoff between Lady Doves and Simba will be ushered in by the center referee Josephine Wanjiko from Kenya, who will be assisted by the first assistant Jane Cherono, second assistant Caroline Kailis, and the fourth official as Nekech Geberiye. Well, the referee Josephine Wanjiko takes us through the start of the second half, and the word on the mouth of everyone here is, can Simba pull a comeback in this one? Well, 45 minutes will be standing in between the Simba Queens and the Lady Doves of Uganda. Flavin Mawete. Mawete with a big cross there, trying to get hold of Aisha Munuk. Aisha Munuk, the diminutive player, plays it back again. Very, very solid performance there from midfield maestro Leticia Nabosa, the number 17 midfield maestro on the Lady Doves side. The throw-in, Aisha Munuk. Long punt trying to get to Clement Sanga. Again, clearance by Leticia Nabosa. Playing so deep in the defense. Nyadera, Spencer on the run on the left-hand side of your talk. Again, trying to get to Joella, but again, the first assistant, Jane Cherono, feels that there was an infringement. I know it's been a long, long walk from the post-match. Welcome back.
Thank you, Gilbert. It has been a bit of a distance, but I've enjoyed the walk. I'm enjoying the breeze and the beautiful football weather here in the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. Beautiful games being played here, Gilbert, and what a match this is turning out to be. The Lady Doves being exceptionally good at the first half. Let's see if the Queens can find it in them to bring something out.
Absolutely. Fazile Kwaput to the left-hand side, Spencer Nakaswa. Back to Leticia Nabosa, picked in the midfield by Asha Jaffrey. Jaffrey trying to play long pass, picked by Irene Birungi. Irene Birungi in the midfield. Evariste Tosi. Evariste Tosi. Flavin, a big run. Flavin trying to find the space. Again, the tactical Tilimani running to it and plays the ball back to Gelwa Rugomba. Rugomba, Julieta Singano. Singano into the midfield to Danai Bobo. Danai Bobo, long pan trying to get to Flavin. Again, poor pass intercepted by Irene Birungi. Back into the midfield, Nyadera. Nyadera, Asha Jaffrey picks it out. Flavin, again the referee intercepts it, and it's gonna be a drop ball in favor of the Simba Queens. Asha Jaffrey again, the referee gets into the way. This time round, she throws where she's not too close to. Evariste, Flavin, good chest control there. Good shot, good turn. But again, easy catch for goalkeeper Daisy Nakaziro.
The thing about that skill is very beautiful. She did turn very well. However, that was a very, very weak shot. I think it is because she turned too fast. Easy peak for the goalkeeper. But Gilbert, really, Simba Queens look like the team that played 120 minutes and not the Lady Doves. The fitness level of this Lady Dove team is absolutely extraordinary. They have a lot of endurance, and that is something that is working in their favor, this Lady Dove team.
Absolutely. They've been very, very solid in the defense. Their compactness has worked for them. They've denied Simba Queens time and space to be able to operate in. And anytime they pick the ball, they also try to avoid the midfield by playing the ball to their top three players, Spencer Nakaswa, Nagadia Joel, and Fazila Ikoput, to try and run the Simba rearguard down in the midfield bubble, trying to get to Bukuru. Bukuru, the midfield maestro, with some little tricks in there. Bukuru plays the ball to Flavin. Flavin, and again, solid performance there by Reticia. And the referee feels that Nyadera has actually fouled Flavin Mawete right at the top of the box.
Clever play there by the midfield maestro of the Simba Queens. And as we look at that foul again, just a little bit of a nudge, but it can be very uncomfortable. What a place to win a free kick, and they should make a meal out of this one.
Bukuru, the midfield maestro, hasn't scored in this tournament from normal play, with an opportunity right at the edge of the box. Joelle Bukuru with a good cross in there. Easy pick for Daisy Nakaziro. Captain Fantastic on the Lady Dove side. Back to Spencer Nakaswa. Nakaswa to Joella. Joella in a battle there against Bobo. Joella, good cross, picked, good, beautiful control there from central defender Julita Singano. And again, a poor clearance by Evariste Tosi gives the Lady Doves with a throw-in. Irene Virungi. Virungi plays the ball, picked again by solid defender Julita Zingano. Into the midfield to Flavin Musolo. Musolo tries to get to Aisha Munuk. Aisha Munuk against Madame Christine. Aisha Munuk, and Madame Christine comes out the better of the player. Back to Fazila Ikoput. Good run on the left-hand side. Ikoput tries to get hold of Joelia, but Kaimo Maimuna ensures that the ball goes out for a goal kick.
A poorly taken goal kick there, Gilbert. And, you know, when you have fast players like Ikwaput and Spencer, you really want to make sure that your goal kick is going as far as possible. Because when you're giving out a throw ball in that area, and you know the players of the other team are physically better, physically able to challenge your defenders, you want to make sure that you're clearing the ball as far as possible.
Well, little trick in the midfield by Reticia Rabosa. Akiror with a long punt here, trying to get to Spencer. Spencer loses it to Tosi. Tosi plays the ball into the midfield for Sanga. Sanga plays wide. Asha, Sanga. Asha, Mavete again. The referee feels that was a dive, and Spencer plays back to the goalkeeper.
That was a clear dive, really. Just look at her positioning, and no contact at all, but she saw an opportunity and decided to take one. Unfortunately, the hawk-eyed referee saw it all.
Absolutely. Back to Ikwaput with a big punt. What a distance, 40 yards, and trying to get a shot on goal, but this time round again, technical application by equal put.
The numbers were in their favor. It was 3v3. They should have done much, much more with it in that situation.
Sanga against Irene Akiror, and Akiror proves to be a very, very hard nut to crack for Sanga, Clement.
Just look at that body charge. Excellent work there by Irene Akiror. She has been a force to reckon with for this Lady Dove side. Absolutely solid defending. And thumbs up to the referee there for giving them that goal kick. And probably her feet just feeling the heat of that 120 minutes they played. And we are seeing the lethal lady for the Lady Doves team coming in, Alupo Nora, lady who knows how to maneuver with space. She is coming in for Nagadia Joelia. Nagadia Joelia has been bullying that defense. Now they're just adding firepower, more arsenal into that final third. This is Joelia and the impact that she's been having. This is the goal by Spencer.
Oh, beautiful goal there by Spencer Nakaswa. And I think they've withdrawn Nagadia Joella, the number 9, and brought in a faster Alupanora just to try and see whether they can be able to increase speed in the forward line. Alupanora with 3 goals to her credit so far in the tournament, coming in at least to solidify that forward line. Suleimani into Asha Jaffari's feet. Asha Jaffari, Aisha Mununka, Aisha. He crossed there, but again, Madame Christine still battling it out. And the second assistant, Caroline Kills, calls it for a throw-in. Quick build up there. Aisha Mununka. Performance from the defenders there. Still in trouble with a good shot. Easy catch for Daisy Nakaziro.
If you're going to take those short corners, Gilbert, they have to be short, fast, and very, very precise. Make sure that your teammates are aware that you're making it short. This is communication that should have been done earlier on. And
back into the midfield, Leticia Nabosa. Nabosa, Nyadera. Nyadera trying to get to Alupanora. Alupanora back to Leticia. Leticia again with a big punt forward. I'm not sure why they're trying those long shots from quite a distance. They have an opportunity to be able to move forward, but they have literally decided to take shots from 35 to 40 yards.
well, they do feel they have the firepower, Gilbert, and probably that's what they're trying. But what they should take advantage of is things like this.
Spencer trying to get to Alupanora. 3 goals to her credit. A good cross in there, but again, it really doesn't find a mark, and it goes.
Opening up, that means that their fullbacks are running all the way back, and that is leaving space in the midfield, just right behind the central defensive midfielders. Something that is going to work for them if they use it properly. But really, no contact at all.
Clements, center referee Justin Wanjiku doesn't want to. Spencer, neat turn, good cross into the box, cleared by Kaimuni Maimuna into the feet of Bukuru, midfield general to Clement Sang.
You know, the Simba Queens are not known for their very physical play. They are more of a creativity. So they need to make sure that they clear the balls very, very fast. They're very creative players. However, when it comes to physicality, this Lady Dove side have absolutely incredible endurance.
Incredible endurance. And they're still onto that ball, bringing a good... Well, it's a race for 10,000 shillings, $10,000. $10,000 is what these two teams are fighting for. And also the third best team in the tournament. Edrin Birungi to Ikwaput. Ikwaput to Spencer. Spencer. While trying some tricks there, but it didn't work. Still in the box.
And you know,
And a foul by Spencer on Julita Singano.
well, a yellow card there for Spencer, the lady who scored the goal. And look at this, Gilbert. Really, she doesn't even move. And you know, it's very funny. And then she goes on to make a very unnecessary tackle there on the defender. She has herself to blame for that. Really wasted time as she was waiting for her teammates to come through.
Simba Queen still pushing. Kaimu Maimuna tries to get to Clement Sanga. Sanga wriggles herself out and still in possession of the ball. Sanga trying to get herself into the box. Still Sanga. Good shot there from Asha Jaffrey. Again, goalkeeper Daisy Nakaziro. Captain Fantastic puts the ball in her grip.
Good skill there we're seeing from the left back, and she's telling her that is the third time you're giving her space. That is the third time you're making such a mistake. We're leaving this tournament with a clean sheet as we see wondering who's down there.
Well, again, that was Clement Sanga wriggling through 1, 2, 3 players. Again, poor clearance. Good setup from Sanga and quality shot there from Asha Jaffrey, igniting
And look at
some
that.
moments there on the bench by Coach Ali Omar.
Well, he's not pleased because he feels that should have been converted into something, and still trying to figure out which player was down injured, and it looks like Spencer.
I think Spencer looks like a spent force.
Well,
Because she really doesn't have the oomph
she doesn't
she
have
started with. Yes.
Yes, that is true, and looks like, look at that. Look at that. 2, 3, 4. Get a little bit easy on herself, just wondering where are her teammates. The foul is one there. That is assistant captain Riticia Naboso going down there. Substitution for Lady Doves, and we see Spencer has made way, and Elizabeth Nakigozi comes in, and what a goal she gave the Lady Doves. That is the goal, the only goal separating the two sides here. And Elizabeth Nakigozi, midfield maestro, comes in. Probably they're reverting back into a 4-4-2 here, Gilbert, because Nakigozi Elizabeth, you do remember in the last match, did play in the midfield.
Well, a good punt forward there by the new substitute Elizabeth Nakigozi, who's coming in place of the injured Spencer Nakaswa. Nakaswa scored the first goal, and that is Elizabeth Nakigozi. Nakigozi, very, very strong lady, and she goes down in the first minute of the game, probably injuring. She's actually holding her ankle.
Well, her fresh legs are causing trouble already. You can see she gave out that beautiful free kick, and I think it's just oh, that was a little
Yes,
bit.
that is a stomping by
It is.
Julita Singano.
It is. And
Yeah,
can be very painful.
absolutely. Could be life-threatening.
Going to shake it off at the sidelines as she waits to get back into action. And there she is, Nakigozi Elizabeth. She's coming for Spencer, the goal scorer of the Lady Dove side.
Madame Christine. Alupenora. Battle of the midfield, a big punt forward, trying to get to Ikoput. Ikoput turns back, plays to Elizabeth Nakigozi. Nakigozi back to Ikoput. The long punt, pick a solid defender, Slemani. Bobo in the midfield, long punt, trying to get to Flavin. Well, she loses it out to Sarah Nakuya. Nakuya again loses it out to Asha Jaffari. Jaffari, Munuk is a long punt to Munuk, picked in the defense by Irene Birungi. Birungi, big punt, forward, Yadera. Birungi, long punt again, no man's land, picked by Julita Singano. Singano again, the ball still in the air. Flavin, trying to get to Clement. Again, solid performance there from Akirol. Into the midfield, picked by Sarah Nakuya. Again, loses it out to Evariste. Evariste into the defense line there, picked by Munuk. Munuk, again, losing it out. And Nora Alupo comes back to help out in the midfield. Big punt there by Irene. Again, Julita Singano. Singano, Kaimuni Maimuna tries to get to Clement Sanga, but again, a correct wrong pass, and it goes to Daisy Nakaziro. While Simba Queens trying to stamp the authority from the midfield, that it's been very, very difficult for them, especially defensively, for Coach Ali Omar on the Simba Queens side from Tanzania.
And they're losing out on all the 50-50 balls. They're picking them up nicely. A little bit of individual brilliance here and there, but they keep losing it.
Mavete back to Bobo. Bobo trying to get the ball to the right back, Kaimuni Maimuna with a long punt. Again, Akiror coming in at the nick of time to thwart that attack. And back to Daisy Nakaziro.
Well, that was a very, very excellent defending by Nakariro. She has been a force to reckon with in that defense. Very good play there.
Bukuru, back to Evariste, Bukuru, Aisha against Irene, Aisha still onto the ball, good cross into the box, again, too hard, and it's picked by Madame Christine lets the ball roll out for a throw-in. She throws the ball, quick start there to Elizabeth Nakigozi. Nakigozi, poor pass again.
Well, Nakigozi just explaining there to Christine, I was expecting you to already be back. I was expecting you to be more vigilant.
Asha with a cross in there. Good interception by Nakita Nabira. Nabosa plays to Alupenora. Again, solid defending by Julita Singano.
Well, Julita Singalo and Aisha Suleiman really have to be careful with how they're standing in that areas because she did lose that ball. Good defending there. Lupenora just a little bit too hard on on her marker. However, the way they are standing, Gilbert, they're really leaving a lot of space in the middle.
Absolutely. Another good cross in there. But again, this time round, she doesn't hit the ball in the right way, and it goes out for a goal kick. 76 minutes gone with 30 minutes to go on the clock. Fred Musimi, for the first time, I've not seen him getting off that bench. Must be calm now. He knows that he's leading, and therefore he's in his comfort zone. Again, a lot of miss passes coming from the Simba Queen midfielders. They've really not been able to find their mark. The strikers are really struggling to come back, dropping back and trying to pick the ball in the midfield. By the time they change that into attack, they're fizzled out and they lose a lot of ball possession in that area. Bukuru, Bobo. Bobo with a long pass to Kaimuni Maimun. Again, another wrong pass. Madame Christine not in a hurry. Ali Omar wondering what else he can be able to advise his queens in order to turn tables. Again, solid performance here from the Lady Doves. Really, and a foul there by Suleimani on Alupenora. The distance that I would say would be about 30 yards away from the goalkeeper.
The kind of distance that these Lady Doves love to have, and there she is asking, what did I do? Well, that was an infringement there, Fatima. I'm sorry, but the referee did get it right. And from this distance, just before they score the goal, Gilbert, they are dangerous. They know how to hit it hard, how to hit it high, and this could just be one of those moments that define this game and change it completely. And this is Ikwaput, and we saw her score from that distance against CBE.
Absolutely. Fazila Ikwaput, 26 years old, Ugandan international. 3 goals to her credit so far in this tournament, including a penalty in the semi-finals. Alongside Elizabeth Nakigozi. Good shot. Again, the direction is not there. The technical application missing. And as I sum up, is a poorly taken shot there.
Very poorly taken. Too high. Went to the Doves in the sky and not at the back of the net where she intended it to be. And you can see there the assistant coach who loves to be on his feet. We will rarely see Coach Fred Musime on his feet, but on the other hand, his counterpart loves to give instructions from the line.
Absolutely. That is why he's called the assistant coach. His work is to assist and to take instructions from the head coach.
Ikoput looks like she's had a knock. And let's just look at the replay of that. And 50-50, but she was just a little bit stomp on her feet.
Well, I think her cleats went right under Julita Singano's cleats. And
50-50 it was, right?
That could be painful to Fazila Ikoput, the most enterprising striker on the Lady Doves side. The goal is a throw-in. Vara Nyadera plays to Birungi with a long punt forward. Nyadera. Solid performance by the defenders there. Evariste Tosi with a long punt forward. Again, quality defending from Nakita Nabira. Another throw ball in there by Evariste Tosi. Back to Bobo. Bobo to Tosi. Tosi. Long punt trying to get to Clement Sanga. Again, intercepted. Picked out by Aisha Munuk. Aisha to Bukuru. Bukuru doesn't give the correct pass again. Poor clearance picked up by Bobo. Bobo. Tosi. Good cross. Good clearance. Alupanora loses it into the midfield to Nyadera. Nyadera, equal foot into the midfield. Leticia Nabosa. Nabosa tries to get to Nakigozi. Nakigozi with a good cross. Nakigozi. Alupanora misses it, leaves it to Equaput. Still danger looming in the box. Shot, goalkeeper, and it's in the net. Fazila Equaput, 4 goals to her credit, scores the 5th goal of the tournament.
Well, look at that pace of play there. Equaput all the way to Leticia, who has been outstanding in that midfield. And what a cross from Elizabeth. And then Equaput just puts the right precision into it, and goalkeeper doesn't get it correct. Unfortunately, it goes into the net. Unfortunately for Fazila, Equaput gets a goal to her credit. And frustration on the face of Fatma. They've been doing a good job this second half. Really, they did not deserve to concede that goal, but it was coming. And that is Fazila Equaput. And look at her, look at the smile on her face, Gilbert. Absolute jubilation. 3rd place looks sealed for this Lady Doves.
It looks eminent. It looks eminent. And as we speak, in the 83rd minute, Fazila Equaput puts the Lady Doves up by 2 goals to 0. Back into the midfield to Asha. Again, she loses it out. And what looked like a very meek shot from Fazila Equaput. And we almost thought that the goalkeeper, Gelma Rugumba, could have picked it up, but again,
well, Gilbert, time and time
yours
again,
until it's yours.
Yeah, time and time again, I keep saying, as a goalkeeper, when you know those shots have too much power in it, it's easier, it's safer to punch them out. No need for you to try and just hold the ball, because if you punch it out, you're going to give a corner and you're going to have time to organize your troops to get in place and defend the corner. But that kind of mistake really is a bit disappointing, but it went in favor of the Lady Doves, as we see that foul there on.
it may be disappointing for the Simba Queens. I think Sara Nakuya brings down Mawete, and the referee pulls out a yellow card.
Well, they do say 16 follows 17, so she was doing it closely. Nakuya Sara, jersey number, that was Nakuya Sara getting the yellow there, and she wears number jersey 16, 17 is Flavian, so 16 is following 17 everywhere.
Bobo the shot! But again, it's a rasping shot, doesn't get to the target. Bobo has already scored 1 goal to her credit from the same distance. Good technical application, but again, the ball was rising up and never got close to the goalkeeper.
Well, surprisingly, the Simba Queens have not made a substitution, Gilbert. I'm wondering if coach really should include something in this last 5 minutes, because 5 minutes is a lot of time in football. Anything can change.
Anything can change. Kaimu back to Lemani, but again, initial intention to play the ball back to Maimuna fails to get to the mark, and is a throw-in for Lady Doves. Madame Christine donning number 3, playing as a left back for the Lady Doves. Throws the ball, tries to get to Leticia Nabosa. Nabosa loses it to Bukuru. Bukuru plays it to Clement Sanga. Clement Sanga. Sanga has only 4 minutes to the clock to try and make amends in this one. Sanga The lead striker dropping back into the midfield. Jaffrey plays it to Bukuru, but again, the wrong pass at the wrong place. And the first substitution here.
Fazila Ekwaput is making way after scoring that goal. She feels her job is done, and they're bringing in Karungi Gertrude. They just want to make sure that they are keeping that clean sheet, and look at that goal. Cross from Elizabeth to Fazila Ekwaput, and power into that shot and into the back of the net, and jubilation written all over the lovely lady. And Karungi Gertrude is now being given the duty to ensure that they either score a goal or she's going back to help out the team, and that is a foul there by the fresh legs of
Karungi Gertrude in her first game of the tournament. Fresh legs by the Lady Doves, trying to bring in more punch, because Karungi Gertrude is also a striker on the Lady Doves side. Foul, big punt by Tosi, back to Bukuru with not a good pass. The ball is still in danger here. Again, Bobo. Clement to Bukuru outside to Kaimune with a long punt. Again trying to get to Munuk, and it's a goal!
Gilbert, I did talk about 5 minutes being too much time, and look at that build-up. Absolutely beautiful. This is what we know Simba Queens for, and what a moment for them. And this is the second goal Daisy is conceding. What a cross. And it is Aisha Jafari who scores for Simba Queens.
Very good build-up. That was very, very good build-up. Pinpoint pass to Asha Jafari. But still pushing up, and the ball still in danger. Clement Sanga, goalkeeper Daisy Nakaziro comes out at the nick of time to thwart that attack. What a way to come back.
What a way to come back. And that was Irene not being alert as we know her. She's usually very, very quick with those balls. But again, Sanga being brilliant, taking on two defenders. It was a 2v1 situation. She handled it well. However, Hawkeye Daisy, did her job as a goalkeeper, came out in the nick of time to take the ball into her hands and save the situation.
Asha, the goal scorer, trying to get to Mawete. Again, losing it out. And probably maybe 2 or 3 minutes will be added on to this one, looking at the two injuries that happened in the course of the game. There's a foul on Karungi Gertrude by Julita Sigano. Kirungi just being introduced into the game.
Called welcome. This is how it has been for 90 minutes. You need that kind of welcome.
Elizabeth Nakigozi. Big punt, and that is a poor shot, I would call it. It was a clearance in the wrong direction.
Well, as you rightfully put it, big punt, so she did put the big...
From the defenders, picked by Nabosa. Nabosa trying to get to Karungi Gertrude Kirungi. And then solid performance by Sulemani, and a quick start by Sulemani. Plays the ball to Kaimuni Maimuna. Maimuna plays to Aisha Munuk, and Irene Akeror ensures that the ball runs out for a goal kick. That is good shielding there by Irene Akeror, who has had a brings this end to a close. And the Lady Doves of Uganda have run away with the third position, beating a well-organized Simba Queens of Tanzania by 2 goals to 1. It's been a beautiful afternoon. Both teams having played a 0-0 draw in the preliminaries. And of course, the goals that came in the second minute by Lady Spencer here, finding the upper 90, giving goalkeeper Gelwa Rugomba no chance. And in the 83rd minute, a cross from Rakigozi found Ikoput Fazila in an open space with a rasping shot. Goalkeeper Gelwa Rugomba failing to put hands on. And they still kept on pushing, and beautiful combination there from the Tanzanians put Asha Jafari in his stride to at least score the consolation goal. And Lady Doves of Uganda have come all the way from Uganda to pick the third spot. Well, as we speak, it's full time. Lady Doves from Uganda 2, Simba Queens 1.